I am going to read 3 more chapters of the first book, Henry and Mudge. Mudge. We went to this page. One day, Mudge took a walk with Henry. The sun was shining. The birds were flying. The grass smelled sweet. Mudge couldn't wait for Henry, so he left. No, Mudge. No! Oh no, Mudge is going to be big trouble. He went down one road, sniffed the bushes, then down another road, kicked up dust. He went through a field, across the stream, into some pine trees. And when he came out of the other side, he was lost. Oh no, Mudge, I told you, stop. He couldn't smell Henry. He couldn't smell his front porch. He couldn't smell his street he lived on. Mudge looked all around. He didn't see any or anyone he knew. He whined a little alone without Henry. Then he lay down alone without Henry and missed Henry's bed. Henry thought Mudge would be with him always. He thought Mudge made everything safe, but he thought Mudge would never go away. And when Mudge did go away, when Henry called and called, but Mudge didn't come, Henry's heart hurt, and he cried for an hour. But when he was finished crying, Henry said, Mudge, I love you. He wouldn't leave. He must be lost. So Henry walked and walked, and he called and called, and he looked and looked for his dog Mudge. He walked down one road, then down another road, and the sun shone as Henry ran through the fields, calling and calling. Ah! Oh, Mudge, where are you? I don't know. You maybe get lost too. And the birds flew past as he stood beside a stream, calling and calling. And the tears fell again as he looked at empty pine trees for his lost dog. Mudge, he called one last time. And Mudge woke up from his lonely sleep, then came running. Henry and Mudge. Every day when Henry woke up, he saw Mudge's big head. And every day when Mudge woke up, he saw Henry's small face. Then at breakfast at the same time, they ate breakfast at the same time. They ate supper at the same time. And when Henry was at school, Mudge just laid around and waited. Mudge never went for a walk without Henry again, and Mudge never worried that Mudge would leave. Because sometimes in their dreams they saw lonely, silent roads, big, wild fields, deep streams, and pine trees. In those dreams, Mudge was alone and Henry was alone. So when Mudge woke up and knew Henry woke up, and he knew Henry was with him, he remembered the dream, and stayed closed. And when Henry woke up and knew Mudge was with him, he remembered the dream and the looking and calling and fearing, and he knew he would never lose Mudge again. Okay, this is the last page. Okay. Henry and Mudge. First book.